Hello, Cancer, and welcome back to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your July general reading for July 2018. So, this is definitely for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is not meant to be a love reading, but since it's general messages, we don't know what will come out. So, I've already begun to do your shuffle, Cancer, and we are just going to go ahead and see what is happening for Cancer, right? I am going to turn the camera down. Guys, if you have not gotten your natal chart, the link is still in the description box to Café Astrology. Their natal charts are 100% free. And if you haven't gotten yours, get it. And with that said, let's get started. So like I said, Cancer, I've already begun to do your shuffle. I'm just going to see what comes out for you guys. Okay. First card out, Eight of Cups, guys. Crossing the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, at the base of the reading. In the immediate past, Eight of Rods. Crowning the reading, we have the Four of Pentacles. Coming towards you guys in July, we have the Six of Pentacles. Just reposition. You guys are the first reading today, so I'm having to do a little bit of adjusting so that we can get you guys together, but also the signs after you. So in your self spot, Cancer, we've got the Ten of Rods. In your environment, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the High Priest for your ninth position. And then we've got the Queen of Rods crowning the reading. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Okay. So, Cancer, right off the bat, what I'm definitely feeling, right even before really clarifying anything here, some of you Cancerians may, if you already haven't, some of you may be contemplating on marriage. I've got the Solid Commitment here along with the High Priest, which is traditions and often the card of marriage. It's also the card for Taurus. So some of you could be dealing with the Taurus, because we don't just have Taurus here with the High Priest. We also have Taurus with the Queen of Pentacles, this being earth energy. So some of you could be dealing with another earth sign here with this Ace of Pentacles. That would be not only Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo is included in that earth group, right? So what I'm looking at with this Ace of Cups crossed by the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like this is a situation that you may have left in the past. Yeah, with the Eight of Cups, it's definitely a situation that you may have been thinking about leaving in the past, or you did leave it in the past. And for some of you, this is already a marriage, or this is a very, very strong and what should have been a stable commitment. I'm going to do some clarifying to see a little bit further if this is something you've already left, or if this is something that you're looking at leaving in July. Because we do have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is, again, exiting a situation that this is leaving rocky waters onto more stable ground, right? This is leaving a situation or leaving someone behind that is not the best thing for you. Same thing with the Eight of Cups that's at the center of the reading here. You see this guy, he takes all his cups. I often like to say that this is his cups of love, all of his emotional offerings, and he gets the hell out of there. If you notice those two people in the background, some of you um, be thinking about or have already left a situation that was a third party situation, because we've got those two people in the background. But with the Ace of Pentacles crossing this, this is either letting me know that this was a marriage, or this was something that was very stable and long going, or this Ace of Pentacles could be crossing this Eight of Cups, and that would let me know, instead of leaving, you decided to marry. But I think that that's going to be for a very small portion of you, if that is the case. For others of you, I really want to get a clarification here. So let's see at the center of the reading, what is this all about? Because we have this communication with the Eight of Rods in the recent past. So this is back and forth, very quick incoming communication, and this is you answering that communication that comes in. So there are definitely some discussions that took place here recently. Okay. So we've got the Tower. Okay. So with the Tower, okay, this is kind of assuring up that feeling that I had as far as leaving what felt like a marriage, or what would have been a marriage. Let's see. With the Four of Cups, oh no, it's Five of Cups. I'm sorry, guys. Five of Cups. This is with the Tower. This is something that either you or your partner in this, possibly an earth sign, again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, would not have been happy about this. The Five of Cups is depression, is disappointment. It's, that feeling of crying over spilled milk. One of the things that I want to say to you guys is definitely, yeah, there are some cups that have fallen in the front here, but there are also these two cups in the back that this guy is not paying attention to. So Cancer, I want you to definitely come out of this energy here in July. This Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords is always, to me, isolating and licking your wounds. I've been hurt, and I'm pretty much expecting to be hurt again. I really feel like July finds you needing to come out of that energy. If this is what's transpired, where there's been this breakup, where one of you have walked away from a situation that was long standing, it's going to be very, very important for you to see what is working with these two cups that are still upright, these two cups that have not fallen. It's going to be very important, Cancer, that you get out of your head. Definitely, I'm hearing, get out and socialize. This is definitely like that feeling of like letting your friends help you a little bit here. With the Six of Swords at the base of the reading, again, that speaks to walking away from something. And Cancer, there you are in reverse. So this is your energy that we're looking at here. And I feel like because it's in reverse, Cancer, and then we've got the Queen of Swords also in reverse, I definitely feel like this is a situation that you've been very hesitant to walk away from. And this has been a situation where the person that you're dealing with here, the Queen of Swords being in reverse, they haven't been very straightforward with you. This person, I definitely feel like this lying, playing games kind of energy when I see this, the Queen of Swords in reverse, because in the upright, the Queen of Swords is very direct. She's very blunt. She doesn't like to play around. And in reverse, she's the complete opposite. So I definitely feel like you not having the clarity that you needed in this situation would have definitely made you very hesitant about moving forward. And with the Chariot, you may not have known which direction to take in the first place because you come out reverse. The Chariot is about like seeing the path in front of you, plotting a course and then taking that path with no resistance. It's like it's the chariot. You charge forward. So the energy that comes with this card when it's in reverse, there's this hesitation. There's this not knowing which direction I'm going to take, not being able to charge forward. Some of you could have definitely felt kind of stuck in this situation with this partner before, either they walked away or you walked away. I feel like this limbo in this situation, like I'm really not sure what to do with this. Do I stay? Do I go? If I do go, how do I go? What is the process to go? Especially if this is someone that you are married to, or someone that you've built up wealth with, or their wealth is tied in with yours as well. So finances may have played a part in you not moving forward. With the Eight of Rods, there's been this communication in the recent past here. I want to get a clarifier for the Eight of Rods. With the Four of Pentacles crowning the reading, I feel like, the Four of Pentacles definitely speaks to, it's the card of the miser, right? Like clutching your coins, being selfish. So in the recent past, what we've got is the Two of Cups in reverse. So this could have definitely, once again, been a marriage. It could have been a soulmate union, or what felt like a soulmate union. But there's communication about it being turned on its head that has happened in the past here. With the Four of Pentacles, again, when we're looking at it in a financial aspect, it's, being selfish, being afraid to give. Watching your coins very carefully. This guy is like clutching. You see, he's got them to his chest, and then the two on the table, he's got his hand covering them. But Pentacles not only talk about money, guys, Pentacles also talk about emotion. So what I'm seeing crowning this reading is, Cancer, you thinking about how either you have not opened up, or how this partner of yours refused to open up. It could have been both of you that refused to really express yourselves, and it could have also been both of you that were very, very selfish with money. Cancer, I don't think that's you. Cancer, you're known to be quite generous with those that you love. So I don't think that's you if we're looking at the Four of Pentacles from a financial aspect. But Cancer, if we're looking at it from an emotional aspect, that could be you. So with the Eight of Cups and it being in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse speaks of not leaving, right? Even though we've got the Five of Pentacles, again, that feeling left out in the cold, with the Knight of Swords in reverse. So not only do I have the Queen of Swords at the base of the reading in reverse, I've got the Knight of Swords and your thoughts, crowning your thoughts in this reading, and he's in reverse, right? So I feel like July has got you focusing on, someone not opening up, feeling left out in the cold because they didn't open up. Also with the Knight of Swords being in reverse here, Cancer, I feel like this was a situation that was very, very hard for you to break away from, to make the decision to break away from if you're not already there. And it's hard because you're not receiving clarity. The person that you're with refuses to open up, right? And readings can go vice versa, guys. So, and again, this is a general reading. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Check your moon and your rising sign. But with it being a reading and it being able to go vice versa, for some of you, you may have been the one that left your partner in the dark, meaning you didn't bring in any clarity. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, you weren't bringing the truth forward. You weren't communicating and really bearing your soul. But for some reason, I think for a lot of you, this is going to be the partner that you've been with that's kind of like left you out in the dark. And because you didn't know what exactly was happening and why things were so bad, you weren't able to take your cups and leave. And what we see in the middle of the reading is someone gets the clarity that they need and they make this executive decision, there's a tower moment, and a tower moment may have brought out some truth, because we've got, you know, this Eight of Swords. It's Eight of Swords in the upright. There's definitely some movement away from what has been a very rocky situation, right? Whether it's you or your partner, Cancer, someone is finally, is this feeling of, okay, I know enough now. Certain things have transpired. I can see a little bit clearer, and I'm moving on. Like I'm just gonna take my love, and I'm gonna take my heartache, and I'm gonna take all the energy that I put into this, and I'm moving forward. With you and your self spot, Cancer, what I've got is the Ten of Rods. So, you know, this has been a burden. You got a lot of things on your plate. You got a lot of things that you've been having to deal with. But the good thing about it is the tens are like completion. Remember that, guys. The tens are completion, so it can't get any worse than it already has, Cancer. It just can't get any worse. With the Six of Pentacles, this is generosity coming towards you. You know, this is you being generous with others, or this is others being generous with you. This is equality. You know, there's this balance with the Six of Pentacles. And this is really good to have, Cancer, because with the Four of Pentacles, that's not balanced. It seems like you've been in a situation where there hasn't been much balance. Either you were giving and the other person wasn't, or the other person was giving and, Cancer, you weren't willing to meet them halfway. So now what you got is this Six of Pentacles. This is, you know, you either being generous and open, or someone else finally being generous and open with you. So let's get a clarification. It could be the same exact person. You know, this could be this same partner that you've had all of this upset with, or it could be someone new. We've got the Moon card here. So the Moon card is the sign of Pisces, right? The Moon card also talks about secrets. For some of you, there could be a Pisces that comes in and there's like this equal give and take. For others of you, there's this feeling of wanting to say that someone, you know, for others of you, there's now this openness, right? Where secrets are revealed to you. And that could be possible. That could be very possible. I'm sorry. With the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of options. And for some of you, this could be confusing. You know, if this is a new energy that's coming in, if it is, you know, maybe a Pisces that's coming in, maybe you're confused by how generous they are, or maybe you're confusing them by how generous you are. For others of you, if this is secrets finally coming out, you may be confused by all of the information that comes your way. Like, you know, someone is, you know, if this is about information and secrets being revealed, you know, you might be confused as to why this person is all of a sudden being open and really expressing themselves, especially if they were very closed off before. You know, that could leave you, it could leave you a little confused, especially if you weren't expecting it, if it's not the norm, or it's not part of this person's natural character to be very open, and all of a sudden they are, and they're telling you things that they never told you before. It could, you know, it could take you a little bit aback. So we've got the Nine of Swords, and then we've got the Four of Rods. So if you are confused, the first thing that I want to say to you, Cancer, is to get out of your head. You know, whatever information comes or whatever secrets come out, it's going to be really important that you stay positive. You know, don't take pieces of what you hear and create a very dramatic story with just those pieces. You're going to have to remain really, really positive during this time. Also, with the Four of Rods here being in reverse, you know, some of the information that comes to you could affect your home and your foundations. You know, anything that you've done groundwork with this person. You know, this is the person from the center of the reading, not a new energy. But if it is this person and they're bringing information that is upsetting, it's going to be really, really important that you stay positive. It's going to be really important that you stay positive. For others of you, if this is a Pisces that is coming in, you're still going to need to stay positive. You know, Cancer, sometimes you have this habit of, you know, taking on the energy from previous situations into new situations, thinking, you know, well, I see a similarity between this guy and the last guy, or they're both from New Jersey and the last guy was from New Jersey, and, you know, he was a jerk, so this new guy that's from Jersey, he's gonna be a jerk too. You cannot do that. So, you know, if this is a new energy that's coming in and they're open, please, even if you find it confusing, please remain very positive about it. With the Ten of Rods, like we said, you know, you've had a lot on your plate. You've been balancing and juggling and just having to deal with quite a bit. You know, this guy is burdened. See all of those rods on his back? Like, he's trying to carry all of that, and he's doing it by himself. And Cancer, this is the card in your self spot in July. So, you know, some of you got a lot on your plate. You've been having to do a lot. I want to get one clarifier for the Ten of Rods, just because. Okay, so I'm going to take that one because it flipped over. Ten of Rods. So clarifying your Ten of Rods is a Ten of Rods, Cancer. So yeah, for sure, you've been having to deal with a lot. For the group that this resonates with, you've been doing the most. Like, and not even like in a negative way, like literally, when you look around and you look at your counterparts and you look at your associates and you look at your friends, you got a lot on your plate. There hasn't really been a lot of chill time for you. You got a lot on your plate right now. A lot of stuff is falling on your shoulders. You're responsible for a lot in July, right? With with the Queen of Pentacles in your environment, again, you know, this could be that partner who this whole reading has been all about. And this is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, you know. Or you could be dealing with someone that has that earth energy heavily within their chart. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, guys. But it, you know, if I was just to give you a description of the Queen of Pentacles, this person is hardworking. They're financially savvy. Often the Queen of Pentacles is a mom because she's very, very nurturing. She takes care of house and home. She takes pride in taking care of her family. And with the Queen of Pentacles being in the upright, she's just a really, really kind of caring person, you know. But she's the counterpart to the King of Pentacles. So once again, very business and financial savvy here. Queen of Pentacles in your environment, Cancer. I'm going to take the one that flips over here. King of Rods. So this person could be on the go quite a bit. This person could be someone that's in and out, you know, traveling. Not in and out in an immature way. It's just, you know, business may take them to different places. This person likes to get things done. They're action-oriented people. This King of Rods could also represent An older fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that is here. So, yeah. So you got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So check it out. Cancer, when I told you, yeah, we're at 25 minutes, so I'm just going to do this. All right, let's do this like this. So check this out, Cancer. When I told you that looking at these cards, the very first card out of the deck, some of you could have been, you know, dealing with a third party situation at which you decided to leave. When I see this combination, there's two things that come to mind. Because you see this 10 of Cups, this 10 of Cups is in reverse. So that lets me know that there is a disruption in a love relationship. It is very, very possible that for some of you, and this is going to apply to a very small section of you, for some of you, if you've walked away, and this was a third party situation, your party could have possibly been with a fire sign, right? It feels like such a personal reading. So if this resonates, leave me some comments below, because this is the way I feel in personal readings. Some of you could have been dealing with a partner that was dealing with a fire sign. And that person would have, you know, traveled a lot, very action oriented, very mature, because this is the King of Rods. And one of two things has happened with these two people, your partner and this third party. Either there has been a split with them, and now your partner is back focusing on you, and that is why they're starting to open up and be more generous with you. Or for those people, for those Cancers that have walked away, your partner is still kicking it with this fire sign, and this split is your relationship with them, and that's why you've walked away. They are still doing their thing. Either way, what I'm seeing here is there is a link with you to an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth energy, and then on the other side of them there's a link to someone with a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, right? And it's quite possible that something has happened with them on their end that's turned their cups up, or, you know, because they're still kicking it, is the reason that your cups are turned over. But, you know, with the High Priest here in your ninth spot, you know, the high Priest is about traditions. I see the High Priest when I see marriage. It's also the card of Taurus. It's in your ninth spot, so I'm going to clarify it, as well as the Queen of Rods, before closing out. Why is the High Priest here? Okay. The High Priest here, Aries. So I'm going to tell you what I feel. This fire sign, this King of Rods, could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. With the Emperor, I definitely feel like either they're married or they are a father, and that has come into play as to how your situation runs with your partner. Your partner meaning the person that's got this air energy here, this Queen of Pentacles. Or some of you are thinking about marriage because you have children. Children, a household with this earth energy. Aries is the card, the Emperor is the card of Aries. One more for the High Priest. The Emperor is about taking care of not just house and home, but those around him. The Emperor is the father of the tarot. He's the boss, right? Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. So Cancer, you know, that's your energy. You're the Queen of Cups. There's something about this partnership that does not, Cancer, it's got you upside down. You know, for those of you that are in third parties that have not walked away, you got quite a bit of healing to do. And for those of you that have walked away, because there is this third party energy here, you still got some healing to do. With the Queen of Rods being the final outcome, I got the King of Rods with your Queen of Pentacles in your environment, and at the end I've got the Queen of Rods. Again, there's that action, you know, getting things done in a mature manner, because the Queen of Rods is in the upright. You know, it's nostalgia, but it's in reverse. It's negative nostalgia with the Six of Cups. You know, some of you could be reminiscing on the past, and you don't like, yeah, I've got the Queen of Rods, guys. So, Cancer, for some of you, there could be this energy, this Queen of Rods, which is fire energy, coming towards you in July. And you, when you think back on them, this is energy from the past. When you think back, you know, something happened. Something happened that wasn't cleared up. And that speaks a lot to, let's see. Yeah, that definitely speaks a lot to what Saturn has done as far as retrograde, because Saturn retrograding is, you know, that karmic, it brings back karma that we need to clean up. So if you've left something bad with the fire sign, Cancer, Saturn could be bringing you back that, even in the post retrograde phase, because we still are dealing with those energies. But then you've also got coming in July, what we are seeing is Mercury's retrograde. So we've got a lot happening. And a lot of times what I see is these retrogrades bring up things that we need to handle and really like put them to bed. So for some of you, you do have a fire energy, Aries, Leo, or just Sagittarius from your past popping back up here, stirring a pot, or there's some things that you're going to need to hash out. Cancer, this could, I want to say that for some of you, this could be your energy, but I don't feel like this is your energy. Definitely feel, well, the Queen of Rods clarifying the Queen of Rods. This is, I don't feel like this is your energy, Cancer. Yeah. There's an end here. There's a significant change that happens before July is out, Cancer. We've got the Death card, right? So that's the card of Scorpio. But for you, Cancer, I think that there's just this shift. There's a lot of shifts that happen in July. And for some of you, they already started happening in June, and you're like in the middle of them right now when these videos come up. Today is the 5th. And with that, I'm going to close it out. If this resonates, please let me know in the comments below. Remember to get your chart. If you're interested in a reading with me, check out www.enlightenpath tarot. Guys, I'm so tongue-tied. And www.enlightenpathtarot.com. Check out the website. You can see all the services that I offer, as well as you can book on the website as well. And with that said, Cancer, I will see you guys in about a week or two for your mid-month love readings. And with that, I see you next time, Cancer.